of It's Just Me, of course, hosted by Brent Fox. I am terribly sorry about the delay. Um, Once again, real life person, real life situations. So this of course is a very quick and very impromptu episode that we're going to do. I'll go ahead and recap the Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk second fight, and then I'll go briefly over my Steelers, and then pretty much wrap it up after that. I'm not gonna get into a whole bunch of details and things of that nature. I just wanted to make sure I did some content despite the circumstances. Once again, I'm a real person who goes through real situations, but I think it's important, despite all of that, to try to make sure that I put content out for those that actually invest their time with the channel. So thank you all. Um, all right, up first is the Alexander Usyk Tyson Fury fight. Um, Now I was able to actually watch the replay of this particular fight. I will say that while Tyson Fury did actually in some cases put up a good account for himself, um, and the fight, admittedly, it was actually pretty close. I still gave it 7 rounds to 5 for Alexander Usyk. Well, once again, it was close, but there were some critical rounds. Um, I would say, especially like the ninth round, where again, Alexander Usyk didn't quite knock down Tyson Fury, but he did put on a pretty dominant performance on that particular round. Um, and then any of really the later rounds, I think that Usyk really kind of separated himself to make sure that he secured the win. Arguably, if you want to do um, possibly the 10th or now possibly the 10th round, the 11th round, I think Usyk still put on more of a more consistent effective punching than Tyson Fury did. Tyson Fury did actually put in a few good shots. He did do he hit Usyk with a chopping right hand. Um, well, he hit him with quite a few of them in that 11th round. But again, Usyk actually put together some pretty good combinations, hit Tyson Fury in the body pretty well, and snapped his head back on quite a few occasions doing so. So I think that okay. Yeah. Okay. So Kinsley and Allison, shout outs to you all. Thank you for coming on the channel and supporting. Hopefully, y'all hit that like button as well. I would appreciate that in return. Um, Say who is superior? Hey, I don't do the superior thing. Um, yeah, I don't say that someone is superior over anyone else. So that's the wrong channel to request something like that. Um, oh, hello, KGRS 79. Um, how are you? No, no. Okay, I get it, but that word superior has like a different connotation for me. Okay, I'll say that I haven't been to the club, so I don't know whether or not it's superior to other clubs anyway. But shout outs to your club. I'll do that. Shout outs to your club, but I'm not gonna say something that's superior if I haven't. First of all, I'm not gonna say anything is superior to anything else. That's a whole different connotation for me, but I will shout out to the club. So this I think this is Letrix Club. Shout out to that. I'll shout it out, man, but I'm not doing no whole superior thing. That's a different connotation for me. To be quite honest with you, as speaking as a proud black man, I don't like to say anything is superior to anything else. Okay, and thank you, Amber, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you, Red China. I appreciate that. Um, Game Bringers, hello. I'm actually 44. Hey, Joe, thank you for coming by, man. But anyway, just kind of getting back on the subject here. Um, the effort of Alexander Usyk was a lot more prevalent in that particular second fight than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury did actually have his moments to where he even affected Alexander Usyk to the body, which was impressive. He did change things up a little bit, and there you could obviously see that there was some sort of different plan of attack, and he did switch more. He switched a little bit more to southpaw than he did in the first fight, but the right hands were still again very very effective. It just wasn't effective enough because of the efforts of Usyk and also Tyson Fury just kind of wearing down in the later rounds. I think that the weight actually again was used to his disadvantage later on in the fight. But it did actually help him withstand, some of those other shots that Usyk was throwing that could have probably put him in big trouble. Um, let's see here. Hello, Shelly. How are you? All right. Now, that particular fight wasn't for the undisputed. I don't want any mistake to be made about that. Of course, that prompted Daniel Dubois, who actually won the IBF belt, to try to come in and get a rematch with Usyk. The fight that he actually had with Usyk was a bit controversial because of a body shot landing on Usyk, which I thought was clean. That probably could have put Usyk out of the contest. He was afforded extra time because it was believed to be a low blow. Again, myself and others kind of speculate on that. But I do think that Usyk actually getting back up and then breaking the will of Daniel Dubois um, kind of had an effect on him. And I think that if he fights Daniel Dubois again, there may be either the same result possibly possibly a worse result. I know that Dubois has actually had other fights in between then and now, and that may have built his confidence up. But people, unfortunately, unless you have strong mental resolve, very strong mental resolve, you're going to pretty much be the same person when physical pressure is applied. You may wind up reacting the same way or just kind of reverting back to who you were. All right, y'all, give me just a second. Hang on. Okay, y'all, I am so sorry about this, but I am going to have to cut the show short. Once again, y'all, real person, real life situations have a bit of an emergency. Um, no one's physically hurt. It's just something that I have to take care of. Thank you all for coming into the chat and tuning in. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a makeup episode Who knows? Um, but thank you anyway for tuning in to It's Just Me, hosted by Brent Fox.